here we are again, back in beginning beekeeping in Texas. I got my super awesome extractor. It's manual, but what are you gonna do? So I got some of those these honeybound frames out of the deeps. I originally was not going to harvest anything from the deeps, but when you've got 8 out of, well, probably more, there's probably 2/3 of 2 deeps full, and that's more than they're gonna need. And plus, they've got the fall flow coming. So I've got this because the other ones don't do so well when they're flush. I mean, it doesn't really get it. So we're gonna try this. I have never worked one of these before. It seems to be doing pretty good. This is a cap comb. Definitely leaves a lot of it intact, which is good. It's just taking the caps off. Should probably be doing this over. Uncapping thing. So there you go. So you can see you just kind of barely lift and off they come. They're already dripping honey. Look at that. That is super good. So well, I can't really put this. I guess I'll just have to put it back in the extractor for a second. The bottom of this one was coming off, so I wanted to get it to where, well, I guess I'll just put that right there. Get my handy dandy uncapping bucket. This makes a great video, right? Plus my light turned off. Oh, that's not very good. You can see all my beekeeping stuff over there. There's some of my boxes, all my frames, or at least the unused ones anyway. I knew that was going to happen. Luckily they're pretty sturdy, so we will wipe those off in the bucket and continue. Hope you can see this pretty good. So you just kind of barely put the tip in and just kind of do a slight upward pulling motion, and it will save the walls of the frame of the cells, and it just pulls the cappings off. Yeah. It's just cappings. Scrape those into the bucket. Easier said than done, apparently. Just making all kinds of good video today, huh? I had this one sitting in here because this bottom here, just full of honey, so I couldn't just let it sit. and drain. This is pretty not bad. I mean, you don't have a hot knife, you don't have all that to worry about. And it's just dripping off. Look at that. Okay. Whoa. And this is why we have a hot honey house, aka my garage, in 100-degree weather, because it wants to come out. I mean, really, it does. So you can see there. That's it. That's what was before, completely capped. So I don't think it's going to fit that way, so we're going to put it in this way. I'm going to leave the other side capped. Then uncap it later. Let's see this one here. It's kind of oddly capped. This is higher than this. And that's completely full also. So in order to balance this out, I'll uncap this one. And I'll bring you over here so you can see what I'm doing a little better. So you can see, you just barely, man, this camera work stuff. Gonna be the death of me, I swear. You just barely get under it and pull up. I mean, I could be doing this wrong, but yeah, see, I went a little deep there. See how it's, let's see, these waves. It should just be barely. Let's see. I mean, if you do it that way, you kind of make a big mess. Not that I'm not making a big mess anyway. I actually think I did better going the other way. Whew. It is it's spicy in here. Even if I go a little too deep, they'll repair it, but the more comb you can leave for them, the better. Yeah, I'm one of those that sticks my tongue out when I'm concentrating. I don't have an uncapping tank. I just have a 5-gallon bucket. All that. I have a 5-gallon bucket with a strainer, which you've seen in my past videos. So that is what I'm using. Get all these, drain all these cappings. Oh, whoops. I accidentally pushed the frame into the thing there. Yeah, Yeah, see, I do better this way. I'm not sure if you're just supposed to scratch the, I mean, it's called an uncapper. That's what I'm doing. And you see, you start seeing a ton of honey coming out. You're going too deep, and that's what I'm doing. I'm going too deep. I almost hit the foundation there, unfortunately. Well, this is how we're gonna do it. Now that I got two, I'll show you the spinning, because I want to have a even keel here. So we have one on this side, one on this side. Let's scrape that in there. And this has all been cleaned, so it's good to go. So we'll kind of show you the inside of this here. So as you can see, I've got one frame with the honey peeled off here. Honey's peeled off here. I've not done deeps yet, so let's see what happens. They come with these really cool lids you can put in there so your honey doesn't go absolutely everywhere. Okay, let's see. You can see it. Being pushed out. And this is not as fast as this thing can go, but I don't really want to push the inside honey and break the frame. This is the downfall. If you have a kid around or something, that might just hit him in the face. So there you have it. Let's see, did I face them? Actually, it should be going this way, because I have the tops. Alright, let's check them. Pretty well drained on that side. Still got a little bit, but so you see here how the combs are all facing up. So you can see straight into them that way. So what you want to do is have the tops opposite each other. So this top's here, this top's here, top of the frame, and you spin this way so the honey is forced out the same way that it wants to go. See, I did the wrong way last time. And that's how you do that. And that's how much honey we got off of that. Not a whole lot, but we shall see. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe while I sweat like crazy. Thanks a lot. Alright, well here it is, the payoff. I wanted y'all to be able to see. So this is 4 deeps that I pulled out of multiple hives. But I mean, it's pretty good. You ready? Ready for this? Let's get a little closer. Look how light that is. This is really, really light honey. So I'm putting it through I think it's a 600 micron filter. And that's the only filtering it gets, just to take out B parts and wax. No heat. No, nothing like that. And then I put a piece of comb like this, some of the cappings that I cut off last time in there. And yeah, people seem to really like it when you just put a little bit of comb in there. Let's tip this thing, see if we can get it come out any faster. We do have a bunch more. Oh yeah. Most I've processed at once, that's for sure. I've never had the strainer this full. Look at that. That is truly golden. Love it. What's also great about this extractor is pretty light. All things comparatively, because honey is heavy. There it is. So we'll there's a little more, but I gotta get in there with a spatula or something and get it out. So that's it. How to extract, strain your honey. I don't know if you can see right there. It's about there. And this is a 3-gallon jug. So I'd say we got maybe a gallon. I have 4 frames. That's awesome. Well, thanks a lot for watching. Like and subscribe. It really helps me out, especially subscriptions. I'm trying to get higher on subscriptions, so tell your friends, have them subscribe. If you'd like to see something, let me know in the comments. If you have comments, I actually figured out a better way for scraping. Instead of kind of picking and flipping like this, you just kind of take it and scrape from the bottom up, like in a actual scraping motion, and that does a little better. Okay, thanks a lot. From 100 Degree Texas, this is Ryan signing off.